Galactic greetings to thee. It is I, your humble host, David Gramillion, once again, doing a little YouTube video trying to be edgy and hip in 21st century and all that kind of fun stuff. Host of the Star Wars Geeks Unite podcast, which you can find at channel1138.com or check the description. I got links. You just got to go there and click. It's fine. So the listeners on my show wanted me to watch some of the Clone Wars episodes, and by golly, I did. I watched one episode. I watched the first one. I just wanted to get into it, and I really liked it. I thought it was really good. I'm glad I watched the 2003 series. That way I wouldn't be so confused about who Ventress was and how she knew Dooku and how everybody knew each other, because that all seemed kind of buddy-buddy, and I would have been really confused if I hadn't seen the series. Now, I understand that there's some explanation in the movie, but I also understand they deal with Jabba's son in the movie, and it's just not supposed to be very good overall. I might get to it someday, but I'm certainly not going to get to it today anytime soon. In case you haven't noticed, it is cold outside. It is literally Hoth temperature out there. That's why I'm wearing this wonderful little beanie that I got from my friend Alita, who lives in the Netherlands. I'm still not quite sure what the logo means, but it's pretty warm. It keeps me, toasty, which is good because it is freezing out there. So I'm watching this episode of the Clone Wars, and I love what they did with Yoda. This episode was called Ambush, and Yoda is supposed to get from point A to point B, but Ventress is in the way, and she throws these this whole battalion of droids at him, but he's only got like 3 soldiers with him. And a couple of things I wanted to just touch on briefly here. First is Yoda's awesome in this. I mean, he is the quintessential Yoda. He thinks differently. He acts differently. The clones want to go over here, and Yoda goes over there because he's got this different way of thinking, which is so Yoda. In the prequels, he talked different, but he didn't really act differently, and that's what I liked about him in Ambush. The other thing that I really got a kick out of was how he helped the clones along. There was this little moment in a cave where he's talking to them, and he recognizes that, yes, they are clones. They all look and act the same, but they're all still individuals. At least they have the potential for individuals. I'm going to touch on that later, because that's kind of a sticking point with me with the whole cloning thing. One of the things that stuck out at me was, if you think the stormtroopers are bad shots, watch Ambush. Just watch the few minutes where there's like a clone lieutenant who gets injured. He hurts his legs somehow. I kind of missed out that, having twisted an ankle or something. And one of his buddies goes out to go get him, right? And so that means that there's only one clone shooting at all these droids that are coming at him, and all these droids are shooting at them. And the droids miss badly. You're a battle droid. You are designed to shoot people. How are you missing these guys? I couldn't. Really? How is it possible to miss these guys? How do you miss these guys? So if you think stormtroopers are bad, I encourage you. You don't have to watch all the Clone Wars. Just watch this little piece of Ambush. If you think the stormtroopers are bad, oh my God, that was bad. But so I'm looking forward to watching some more. I'm going to try to watch an arc at a time. I have a feeling that if I do only one episode at a time, that I'm going to be here forever, because it's 5 seasons long. So I'm going to try to watch an arc at a time and kind of report back on that. So what else was going on? It's 2014, which is good. Finally, we're out of 2013, because 2013 sucked. Oh, good gracious. Han Solo's blaster went for $200,000. Somebody bought Han Solo's actual movie prop for $200,000. Wow, okay. And that was the low end. They actually thought it would go closer to 300 and ended up only going for 200. Gee, cry me a river. It only went for $200,000. Oh. So coming up, on the next show, we are going to discuss. There's all sorts of news coming out. We got a Boba Fett movie. We've got a definite Episode 7 news coming out. We got Rebels news coming out. There's something called the Rebel Heist we're going to talk about. There's a toy figure of the Inquisitor that, if you're into that sort of thing, hey, I'll talk on it. I honestly don't collect, but if you do, the show's still for you. So you want to come by and check it out. Plus, you notice how we got in 2 podcasts before the Star Wars Underworld got in even 1? That's right. I got a show in on the 1st of January. Let's see, it's the 6th. Got a show in coming in tonight. Scoreboard. So come on down tonight and come listen to the show. And if you're listening after the show, you can always catch the archive. You can always check us on iTunes, and you can just check us out on Facebook. Y'all have a good rest of the night, and may the Force be with you all.